music is my like saving grace. If they scared to get on the track with you, like, oh, she about to eat me up, that's how you know you got something going. Can we discuss about the geopolitical and economic state of the world, please? I'm a retired crash out. So I've been trying to chase inner peace. Imitation is flattery, but copying is crap. My music is for people who want to look inside themselves. You gotta wake up in your bed. You gotta stand on your 2 feet and put in that work. Fight the fucking power. Fuck Trump. It's up to you. Okay? No one else. My name is Coco Banks, originally from Rochester, New York. I'm an artist, musician, and this is my storyline. I've always been into the arts. I started writing poems and raps in middle school with friends. As many of us did, I had a Vulturo friend, a Twitter friend. We did a challenge where we would give each other a word and then we would write a whole thing about it, a poem about it. And so I put it to music and then I was like, yo, this is fire. Success to me definitely looks like community. It looks like riches most times. It looks like accolades, but it has changed for me over time because I know people personally who have met their goals and they've impacted people's lives, because that's what I aim to do, whether it be with music, whether it be with my art. As long as I can impact your life in a positive way, I find that successful. Man, specifically in 2020, I feel like 2020 hit all of us like crazy in different ways. Around that time, that's when I first started working on my first rock project. I had a whole band together, just random people I found that it was cohesive. And I remember us literally being in the studio when it flashed on the news, like, we need to quarantine. So that was a very frustrating point in my life because I felt like I was getting to where I finally wanted to be, and then we all had to separate. When it came to the band atmosphere and having a group, I almost totally like quit music because I know the rock music I wanted to make, I wanted to present myself with a band, but I didn't let that stop me. I linked up with people who actually make beats, but really with instruments and all that. So I continue to make the music I want to make, and I feel like the band will come later. People might assume I'm a little stuck up or snooty. I don't know. I'm very approachable. I'm very friendly. I can be intimidating. I'm a little aggressive. That's accurate. But I'm harmless. It's been a lot of prices to pay, to be honest. I've battled with homelessness. You feel me? Like many of us have. I've dealt with mental issues like a lot of us have. But I feel like music is my like saving grace and art is a saving grace. You feel me? Once you can tap in with yourself and be strong, that shit takes you over the edge of strength. You know what I mean? Like once you conquer whatever's trying to hold you back, you like unstoppable after that. So I like I don't like the hard times I've been through, but I'm appreciative of the hard times I've been through. I realized it wasn't a hobby once I started hearing people like reactions to it. They're like, yo, your voice, or like, yo, you could actually write. And then when I noticed like I'm bringing my stuff to people and they kind of scared to get on the track with me, you know, if they scared to get on the track with you, like, oh, she about to eat me up, that's how you know you got something going. My target audience is definitely people with angst, people with frustration, people with emotions. That's a lot of people, but a lot of people are repressed as well. We got to remember the time we're living in of social media and, you know, conservatism, however the fuck you like. Think of it. Can we discuss about the geopolitical and economic state of the world, please? I feel like my music is for people who want to look inside themselves and get vulnerable because my stuff is very, very vulnerable. And you shouldn't be scared to do that. My family is older. My mother had me kind of at an old age. And I remember I showed her my music video to Gratitude, and I'm like twerking on top of an ATM. And she's like, I love it. She's like, it's awesome. And I'm like, panty showing and all that. So, like, I love the support they give you. They don't all the way understand it, but they, since a youth, they know I've been kind of like just creative and wild. So their support means a lot to me. Sheesh, I really don't really care about being relevant. I'm relevant to the people who love me in my immediate circle. I feel like authenticity is everything. You know what I mean? I can't really make someone view me as irrelevant because I'm alive, right? So obviously I'm relevant. Creative culture comes with a lot of BS. You not only are battling yourself creatively and your patterns, but you're battling other people. Sometimes there's inappropriate people. Sometimes there's people who don't really want to see you win, who know you're fire and don't want to support you. There's haters, but I like to focus on the positives. You know what I mean? There is a lot of positive things in being creative as well. You get to share yourself. You get to meet other people who also have been in similar situations as you. And that's a highlight. You know what I mean? So I do think we need more doctors and stuff like that. I don't think everybody should be a creative, but it is something nice to tap into if you have it within you. If you have the urge to create, whether it be painting, singing, knitting, cooking, it could be anything. I feel like you should tap into it because you will learn more about yourself. My advice to them would be to be yourself. Think about what you want to portray, even if it's not for consumption, if it's just for you. Think about what you want to share with the world or what you want to say. It's about you at the end of the day. It's not really about who's consuming it. If you want to take it to a different level, if you want to like try to broadcast your sound, um, imitation is flattery, but copying is crap. So I don't really suggest like trying to sound like everybody else. If it works for you, it does. Do your thing. But like, do what makes you feel good at the end of the day. That's what creativity is for. So, man, what I'm chasing right now is inner peace because I'm a retired crash out. So, all honesty, I'm a retired crash out. So I've been trying to chase inner peace. I've been trying to chase spirituality and just getting right within myself because I know the better I am within myself is the better I'm going to be for other people around me and better for my goals. So that's what I've been chasing. Man, I just dropped Black Starlet. That's my baby, my first rock album. This next one I'm trying to drop before the summer ends is going to be with collabs because the album ain't really have too many collabs on it. So I'm trying to have straight up collabs on my friends, on my crazy friends. It's called Head Busters. We're going to bust some heads. So I'm excited. I grew up in an eclectic household of music. So I sing, I rap, I like R&B, I like all that stuff. But what I'm bringing out, what's coming out of my soul right now is rock music. And so that's what I'm doing. The biggest lesson I would say this journey has forced me to learn is you only got yourself. You only got yourself. So you got to be right with yourself at the end of the day. People can say they support you or people can say they can do this for you, they can do that for you. But at the end of the day, you got to wake up in your bed. You got to stand on your 2 feet and put in that work. You know what I mean? You got to do them studio times. You got to write that song. You got to do that. It's up to you. Okay? No one else. Happiness, which is fleeting. But I think success looks like impact as well. If I feel like I'm on the stage and I see somebody inspired or I see somebody revved up dancing, that is making my heart warm and I feel successful in that moment. Keep dreaming, keep rocking the free world, fight the fucking power, fuck Trump. And we outside, y'all. I hope we can accomplish everything we aim and set out to do. This world not gonna break none of us down as long as we keep the energy alive, keep the spirit and the passion alive. Do what you need to do, and we're gonna get this shit done. Shout out to SL. Shout out to Coco Fly. Shout out to Velo. Shout out to DJ Miami Joe. Shout out to Nala behind the camera. You feel me? We this bitch, New York. Thank you, y'all. Bye.